Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in seeing how to get this very bold night on the town date night look, please continue to keep watching. Grab yourself a coffee and maybe a snack and let's spend some time together. Okay, I'm first going to start by moisturizing my face and my lips. I'm going to start by using the Kopari lip gloss. This is just a clear lip gloss, but it's extremely moisturizing. I love how thick it is without being sticky. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on. And then I'm going to go in with the Saturday Skin Waterfall Water Cream. I really like this, and it's just going to kind of soak in while I do my other makeup prior to my face makeup. And it just looks like a gel consistency, if you can see that there. And I'm just going to liberally apply this to my face. Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and let's do it. Alright, so now that I have my brows on, I'm actually going to carve them out with this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And I'm going to be using a flat shader brush, and this is from the Alamar brand. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut them out and make them very clean. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. I really love this eyebrow gel. So I'm going to quickly just put a coat of this so that our eyebrows don't move at all. All right, very well. So now we're going to actually move into the eyes. So to prime my eyes, I'm just going to use the rest of that concealer that I have on the back of my hand here with that same Alamar brush and kind of just apply it a little bit liberally, and then we'll move into the actual eyeshadow look. Now that our eyes are primed, I'm actually going to be using the Bling Boss palette and the Ring the Alarm palette from the Jaclyn Hill collaboration with Morphe, and we're going to make a very pretty warm red flirty. Okay, now that I have you pretty close, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by using the Bling Boss palette, and I'm going to go in with this color that's called Hush Hush. It's kind of a muted purple, more on the gray side, and I'm going to start that in my crease just to kind of work my way up to that more red deep color. Now that I have that color built up on my lid, I'm going to go into the crease and warm it up a bit. I'm going to use the color Alert here, and it's an orangey brickish red. I'm going to use it with a very light hand, and I'm just going to try and build that up just a bit in my crease. And what I'm going to use for that is a very small tapered shadow brush. This is a Morphe M562. And I'm going to get it really precise there in the socket of my eye and create some depth. So when I lay that red down later, there's already kind of an outline of where I want that red to lie. Now that I have both of those colors set up as a really nice deep rich transition, I'm going to actually move in with the red I intend to use all over the lid, which is going to be the color Pizzazz here. It's a very beautiful sparkly deep red, kind of more on the burgundy purple side, and I'm going to lay that down on the lid, and I'm going to start by patting it down with my finger and then building it with a brush. I really like to pat down really intense, rich colors like this red with my finger first, and then build it up and smoke it out with a brush later. So I have a little bit more of control where the color is actually laid down. And then I know I have a little bit of fallout here. I have some makeup wipes here to clean up in the end. But now I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush. I'm actually going to take this, this is a brush from a kit actually I got on Amazon. It's very reminiscent to Morphe brushes. I feel like it's a really good dupe. I'll link that in the description below. It's by a brand called Fion. But I'm going to go ahead and just pack this on the lid and then start to smoke it up into that rich kind of brick color that we placed down earlier. So now that we've really smoked out Pizzazz, I'm actually gonna go to the neighboring color, which is Mystic here. And this is in the Bling Boss palette. I'm actually gonna build up this outer corner quite a bit to make it a little more smokier. Since we are gonna put on lashes later, we want it to be dramatic and very pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead with this color here, Mystic, and just put it in the corners and kind of smoke that inward. And I'm gonna actually use the same exact brush that I just used from that Fion collection and pack that on. Okay, so now that I laid Mystic down, you really see it start to doing the shape. Now I am gonna clean up how the shape of the eye is with the actual makeup wipe, so it's not gonna be precise right now. It kind of looks crazy right now, to be honest with you, but it's gonna get there, I promise. So the next thing you're gonna do is just take a fluffier blending brush like this, and this is actually a Morphe M332, and I'm actually gonna take in a more transition color, and that's gonna come from the Ring the Alarm palette, and it's actually going to be Rush, this color here. After you've really smoked that out, what we're gonna do is now clean up. Okay, so now that we have all of our shadows laid down and everything is cleaned up really nicely, we're gonna move on and actually put our eyelashes on. Today I'm going to be using some Faux Mink 3D Effect lashes. They're reusable for up to 15 times. These are actually from Amazon. I think these really are gonna give the look a really added effect since this is so dramatic. So these are how they look outside of the package. Very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on really quickly. Now that I finally got these lashes on, I'm not gonna lie, they were kind of difficult to put on, and also this eyelash glue, the Duo Glue, is not what I've used to been using. I've been used to using the Kiss, so it was really difficult for me to actually get them on because the dry time was like 0 seconds. So I'm used to having to wait for about 30 seconds to 40 seconds before applying them. The glue was totally gone. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this is in the color Yukon. I'm gonna give it a good shake here and then just apply my foundation. I love this foundation. It's full coverage, it's perfect, love it. Now we're gonna go in with some concealer. I'm gonna use that very same L'Oreal Infallible concealer. This is in the color Eggshell 325, just to put a little bit and brighten up my under eyes. I actually don't put too much. This smells like SPF in a really a real way. If you don't like SPF, I don't know if you'd like this. And I don't even know if there's SPF in this, to be honest, but it definitely smells like it. I'm just highlighting the high points of my face. And I'm actually gonna go in with the brush we used earlier, the Morphe M536, and just blend this out. To quickly set my under eyes, I'm actually going to go in with the Essence Banana Bright Up Powder. As you can see, I've hit pan in a big way. I'm going to use a Real Techniques setting brush and just swivel it in there and kind of lightly set it before I set my whole face. Now to set the entire face, I'm actually going to go in with some Coty Airspun. This is the translucent extra coverage. I get this off of Amazon for less than $5. I've had this one for a really long time. It lasts you a long time. Be careful though, because it is pretty messy. So I do put it on with a powder puff just because I find it's the easiest, and I do bake my face because I don't want anything to move, and I do wear quite a bit of makeup because I like a full coverage look. So you really are going to kind of adjust it based on your preference and your makeup style, but I really recommend this translucent powder for anyone who wears makeup, period. Now that all the powder has been kind of sitting on my face for just a bit, I'm gonna take the Morphe M462, and it's a duo fiber blending brush. It's very soft and it doesn't disrupt the makeup underneath the powder, which I love about it because it's not really dense. So it's really light and it's gonna just fluff the powder off without ruining the makeup look you've already created. It really makes the skin look so flawless. I love this so much. Moving on now, I want to bring a little bit more life back into my face, so I am gonna bronze. I'm going to use a MAC 116. I really love how it gets the hollows of my cheeks. I use this nearly every day. I'm going to use a Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm going to use it pretty lightly with a light hand because it's really pigmented and I'm pretty fair, so. To finish off the look, I went ahead with ColourPop's Between the Sheets blush and Benefit's Cookie highlighter, and I put the highlighter in the corners of my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and my cheeks. To finish off the eyes, I went back into the Ring the Alarm palette and just took a little bit of the main color Pizzazz that we put on the lids and ran it across my lower lash line, and also added mascara. So now we're gonna finish everything off with a lip color that's gonna be pretty complementary to the look. I'm going to use NYX lip liner in mauve and then YSL lipstick in the color, where's the color? The color's not on here, but it's a nude. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this NYX lip liner and then apply the lipstick. Okay, and this is the finished look. Let me bring you in. I really loved how this look turned out. It's a very dramatic date look, and I feel like it's very feminine but bold, and it's here to make a statement, but I think that it looks really beautiful. Again, this is a full coverage in your face look, which is not for everyone, and I understand that, nor am I a professional makeup artist, so I'm not saying that my tips and tricks or how I do things are the only way to do it. Makeup is artistry, and everyone has their own preferences and their own styles, and I respect that, and I think that we all should all respect each other in the way that we apply our makeup, because it's how we express ourselves, and that's all going to differ between who we are. So this is this look. No, it's not an everyday look, but I really love it. I feel like it's very smoky, beautiful, feminine, and powerful, and I hope that you enjoyed, and stick around, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, and until next time, peace.